Let me ask you this though, because
Yeah.
one thing, as I was listening to that album, as much as I enjoyed it, I feel like Kanye's past the point where, as a fan, you kind of have to be closeted now and not really um, go out of your way to talk about how much you love him to your friends who
Yeah, this is
maybe
definitely the
feel he's
first Kanye album that
anti-Semitic.
I'm not seeing anyone post a screenshot of like, this is what I'm listening
Yeah, right.
to.
Exactly. So not like I mean, I haven't done that, but if I go on a hike and decide to throw on one of the songs in the Instagram story, like I know there's probably a handful of friends who are gonna be like, "Yo, you're really listening to this shit? Like, what's wrong with you?" So, do you feel weird about it in any way? And if so, like, how are you gonna go about, consuming his music moving forward?
Yeah, dude, that's a great question because I did find myself a little yeah, in that predicament, bro. So one, I didn't listen to the album till Sunday. I did have a get together on Saturday at one of my boys' house. It was actually his 1-year-old birthday, but they're a Jewish family. So in a normal situation, I would probably bring it up, but I haven't really heard the album yet. So I'm like, bro, what's the point of talking about an album you haven't listened to yet just to stir shit up? Like, what am I defending if I haven't even heard it yet? But yeah, no, bro, I had that thought at the gym, like, damn, bro, this is a banger. Let me should I use some captions? Like, how do I incorporate this? But bro, dude, I feel like, bro, if you fuck with the music, man, I feel like you have to, dog. Like, I know there's one thing, like, what's the point of dude, what's the point of anything, to be perfectly honest, right? Like, what's the point of me posting any song, right? Like, maybe on Audio Theory, because like sometimes we have artists like repost our shit or like comment, and that's like cool. But like, am I doing it just to stir up controversy, or am I doing it just for the simple fact that like, dude, I like sharing what I'm currently doing at this time, right? The same way I share if I'm at a fucking McDonald's and this burger slaps, let me take a picture of my Big Mac. So I personally feel like, dude, if I'm at the gym and I'm just playing Do It 6 times in a row, I'm probably gonna post that song as just a screenshot and be like, bro, this is it. You know what I mean? I haven't felt inclined to, but I think it's just more of the setting I was in. Like, I went from listening to the album for 2 hours straight, then going straight to the Super Bowl party. So it wasn't like enough time to process it. But yeah, bro, like I feel like if I post a screenshot of me running 6 miles and I was listening to that the entire time, I might make that the sound. Like, I'm currently leaning towards, I don't care, right? But I know for a fact a lot of people are like right in the middle and like tiptoeing because I don't think they want the backlash. And I feel like I haven't done it yet, so it's pretty convenient for me to fucking say that. But right now I'm leaning towards like, I don't care. How about you?
I'd say mostly the same. I don't think since like George Floyd and everything, I've never really been the type to like want to get involved in politics and picking a side and canceling people or trying to uncancel people and shit. For me, it's kind of just like, if I like something, I'm gonna consume it, and as long as I'm not like a bigot or consuming content that's literally bigoted, then for me it's kind of just it's almost like not wanting to eat a cheeseburger because a Nazi fucking put the cheeseburger together in a way. This is probably a horrible analogy, but as long as the cheeseburger doesn't have a fucking Nazi symbol on it, then I'm like, you know what? If this shit tastes good, I might eat it. Horrible example, but I guess the point is like
That might have been a Nipsey lyric, by the way. If the shit tastes good, I might just eat it. That might have been the second part of the
I believe you for a second. For some reason, like I swear that bar might actually exist. And if not, I'm going to steal it, use it, and I'll credit you. Or you'll be the
my first song credit.
Person.
My first song credit.
But yeah, I don't know. It's tough because I've never really been the type to. I've always separated the artist from the music for the most part. And
so kind of just still like staying on that topic though, do you listening to the album, right? Because there was obviously the famous line. Also, side note, where the fuck was, so I guess he never got clearance for the Backstreet Boys song?
I think they're saying that might happen in the future volumes.
The future volumes? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So back to the top. do we truly think after the 56 minutes was any one song or verse anti-Semitic? Right, like he has the line where it's like, "How can I be anti-Semitic? I just fucked a Jewish bitch. I just fucked Scooter's bitch." So that one, he's just poking fun at it. The only one who, and I think he was King, right?
Yeah, that one was like blatantly album. Like, yeah.
But he's also not Bill Cosby. He's also not R. Kelly. He's also not Puff Daddy. So, and then he's saying all those things right before he says, "I'm anti-Semitic." Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like he's also poking fun at it, but making us talk about it in a sense that, like, is he poking fun at it, or is he just admitting that he's anti-Semitic? Like, I lean towards him just trying to be like tongue in cheek and funny about it.
Yeah, I think that's the tricky thing with him is I have no idea when he's being serious or not. Some people will say, well, he literally said he, likes Hitler or so. I forget what he said. But half the time it's so outlandish that I feel like he is just trying to stir up controversy. I think that bar in King was the only time throughout the whole album where I was like, oh shit.
The only time.
Is the only time. Real? Yeah, the only time.
Yeah, the only time. And that's why I think it was also convenient. Like, it was the last song. It was kind of like in the middle of it. But okay, yeah, because I personally, at the end of the album, I wasn't too sure. I'm like, when you asked that question about, do you feel comfortable? Because initially I was like, yeah, bro, like I don't really think he said anything, And then even again, that bar, I'm like, is he being serious though? Or is it this like, because we don't think he's Bill Cosby. We would never think of him like R. Kelly. So it's like, the way it was set up, it just felt like it was kind of like, bro, I'm not that, but I am King. Kind of, that's how I interpreted it.
Yeah. And I guess to play devil's advocate, or not even necessarily devil's advocate, but even if he is, let's say all of it's a complete joke and like his best friends on the planet,
leave it alone.
Jewish, and he's at bar mitzvahs every night, like he's still empowering the people that are actually anti-Semitic who think he is serious. But at the same time, unfortunately, no one is really going to care because they don't see the Jewish community as a people who are oppressed. They think they're literally the ones running the world. So I don't think anyone, unfortunately, would give a shit.
Yeah. No, dude, I don't think you're wrong, dude. But yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough. Like, yeah, like it's also like, back to your question earlier, like, am I uncomfortable about posting it? Like, I don't know, bro. But then you think about it, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, is it worth like having one of my boys hit me up and like, bro, really? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm listening to it 3,000 times, that's supporting, right? Mm-hmm. So like, do I need to post it? Right? Do my 898 followers need to know? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't post the screenshot of the album itself, but I'm sure
like as the sound in the background,
just have to
sound, like tag it.
Yeah, if you're just walking down the beach or some shit, like, is that gonna offend someone that you chose this song? Because you could have there's a billion songs to choose from, and you decided to choose that one Kanye West song.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So that's a great question, but I don't think we have an answer for that one. Time will tell. Again, definitely a decision I need to make sober though. Like, I'd be pissed if like I wake up to just a fucking demonic fucking DMs from like alleged friends, and I'm like, bro, I don't even remember this. Like, I just lost three people from my wedding because I fucking played this one Kanye song.